lunch money from my parents.
Bus money and lunch money.
If I have like 5 grand, anything below that is, you know, like 0. That was a lot easier then because I was still living at home. A lot of the money I was making from work would just go straight into like whatever I wanted it to be. But now things have changed. I pay my own bills and stuff. I'll just get the bill out of nowhere and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm broke again.
I don't think I saved until probably like a few years ago, and then just shit went down. You know, not getting income in because of COVID. It just keeps coming out until you're back to 0 again. Yeah, like 100%. Transitioning from like a full-time job to freelance, I was so used to being like, there'll be a certain amount of money in 2 weeks.
Pointless things now, it's just like, oh, wait, hold up, what if? Earned.
Nah. It's a lot harder for someone to start from the very bottom of either like a social class or whatever and be able to make extreme wealth in their lifetime instead of having generational wealth that you can then build and like tenfold. Like even Elon Musk, his dad owned like banks. He's got a good starting block. He's still smart as fuck, but he definitely had a head start.
Like we come from a like pretty well-off family. Like we never really had to worry too much about money growing up. I already have like so much of a head start compared to like everyone else from like Thailand. I guess part of me just feel like it's my obligation to like make sure from here on out, like it's my own. I feel like with every actions you do in life, your chances are you're stepping on someone else's back. I didn't get the job through like nepotism. I didn't pay to get the job. I got it through like my own merits, and I feel like that should just be like the standard way of like earning money. Like you can do anything ethically that earns money, and that's already worth like respecting on its own.
You just can earn less money if you do it ethically.
To earn like $1 billion on like minimum wage, you have to work like 400 years like without spending a single dollar. It's literally and physically impossible for any one of us to actually like earn that much.
Amazon workers being underpaid, constantly on strikes. We go to Amazon because it's cheap, but it's only cheap because it's so cheap to do. It's so cheap. I'm still gonna give it to them, those bastards.
No, I don't think so.
The projects that have cost me money and I won't make any money from gives me way more happiness than the ones that I got money from. I feel more successful through that. Still, monetary value is some sort of value. That monetary value might not be there, but it's people complimenting or sharing or liking your work. People who don't have the money to spend on you, I guess. And that's our version of success right now.
I feel like certain things should just be like at a certain price point for a reason. Essentially, it's just a luxury. Like, you know, we don't need it to survive. If I'm back in Thailand, it's like, man, like just pay for it. Like, please, dear God. I've seen my dad like ask for like 20% of the full price in a shop in China. We did like 3 laps around the blocks. And then each time we walk past the shop, they'll come out again and be like, okay, what about like 40%? He's like, no, not good enough. And I'm like, Dad, like, I don't even want it anymore at this point.